And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, done quick. You going from the dog or some bum? I stick with it. Click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta.
One of the many popular new fixtures near the Strip. This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Horn's going to throw straight away here. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Darian Porter. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick six starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Carter on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Now Lawrence coming off a pick. He completes it in traffic. And this one does not go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
Second down now, 7 to go. Who's carry now? This is Bashal Tootin. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40. And that brings up third down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll go again here with Tootin. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. Here's Tootin. And he can't find a lane before it doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. Flight blue. 52 blue. Black ultra. Hut, hut.
Gabriel, 1st and 10. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The rookie out of Colorado, the one to bring him down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Gabriel here from the gun. Man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
From the red zone now. Cop Trey Tucker makes the play. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away 2nd down. A very tough 3rd down play here.
Yellow. 22. Black. Red. Set. Hut.
From the gun, Gabriel. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pull that in front further, 13-zip. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting the quarterback in the rhythm, right? It's the feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Evans now to return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. A toss play to Tootin. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, but just a whole bunch of celebration.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd down at the 28-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Working from the gun. It's Gabriel. That's completed right side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders grow their early lead to 13.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Carter on the return. This makes it up to the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. It's a handoff to 2, running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Genty on the draw. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. And a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
From the 46. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at your fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Gabriel. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown. The Raiders blowing them out in this opening quarter. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Evans now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Back to the air. Lawrence completed over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get 1 step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Has him on a quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Lawrence in the pistol. It is cut left side. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hey, go! Done! Hey, kill!
On play action now, Lawrence. And he scores! It's a Jacksonville touchdown! The Jaguars fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
39-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
First play is going to be again to Genty. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Ready.
Looking to throw this one. Gabriel. He put everything he had into this one.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
Gabriel to the air now. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
30-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Tootin gets it from the gun. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here he is on 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
connect on first. It's second down. Gabriel now. Escapes the pocket. Throwing deep down the left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Come on, set.
Working inside the red zone. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his fourth first-half passing touchdowns. The pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one.
Raiders 35, Jaguars 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Carter on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Let's go.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does, take away that screen.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Lawrence throwing here. Dumps it off to his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 13-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders looking down a very long field. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Ready.
From the 21. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All on the 45, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Gabriel. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st down, Gabriel. Throwing this back in the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Raiders bump racing them to the halftime locker room. Carlson now to add one more. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Lawrence working from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Take right open. Go, let's go.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Gun.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Brian Thomas Jr. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Hey, Lion. Go. Son.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fields this at the 19. All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Ready, set.
And off to Genty. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
And slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Gabriel, first and 10. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here we go. Here we go.
This is Genty on second. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Okay.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Come on, set.
It's an option give to Junkins. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Ready.
Gabriel here from the gun. Flush down out to his left. He can run it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Hut.
Working from the gun. It's Gabriel. Throwing left side. Bowers has it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 25 on second down. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go, set. Motion, 32. Hut.
Gabriel setting up to throw. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Down. Red, 38. Ready?
Back now, pressure on its way. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Carlson's kick is good. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Evans now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. On the give, it's Newton. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
It's a gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Hand off to Newton. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, Lion.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
13, Lou.
First down throw, Lawrence. Has him running the comeback. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. They go play action. Lawrence. Throwing deep for the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Soko. Dirty left. Safe right.
Back to the air, Lawrence. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
On red.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Somebody gotta go it, I mean. Hey, somebody gotta go it, I mean. Hey, watch him go it. He's a vibe outside, all from the music. It ain't ready home. Get the hell out of the rhythm. Welcome home.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, hey.
Tootin headed left. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Hey, let's go. Turn, it's hot. Here we go.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. Cade York now on for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. York knocks it through. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Logan Crook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Black, ready?
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, Gabriel. Fits it through the middle. No one around. He's got space. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Carter on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! What's up, it's hot. 13, Lou. Lou. There we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Go. Son, this is hot. Check motion.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Jaguar football, but this slate, that lead, likely too much for them to overcome. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Red on red.
They'll run it here with Tootin. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 4. And that's a Jaguar first down.
A 4-yard pickup.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, son, this is hot. Here we go.
Lawrence in the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, kill.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. Got his man. Thomas has it.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Think right. Red, 23.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Lisa, 24. Hey, Ginger. Jack.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete.
And this is why Scots talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence hangs out to it. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Think right open. On red. Hey, Ginger, attack!
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
Go, go. 30 left. Silver.
Desperation time here. This is good. Down the sideline. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on fourth down and pick up the first.
A gain of 14. First down, Jacksonville.
Let's go.
They send the tight end in motion left.
That's your man. That's your man. Here we go.
First and 10. It's Lawrence. Dumped off to his running back. Broke through the tackle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Sokos. 11.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
You're good on the point after. And the Jaguars will trail by 25.
52. Jaguars 27.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Down. Yep.
Giving this to Genty. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. From the gun, Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Gabriel here from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Short pass brought in, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Set, hut. Set, go.
Counter give to Genty. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. No gain on the play, even after he broke the tackle. Just able to get back to the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders nearing their 6th win this season.
the double.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
Another give here to Jency. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
For the Raider field goal, a 55-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Evans now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. I heard this to the line.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. That one's cut along the left sideline. After making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
13, Lou.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Able to get it to Benson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Easy, Ralph. Focus, hot. All right, here we go. Kill.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they have 3rd and short.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Lawrence, a quick throw out line. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars making the scoreboard look a touch better. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
34.
On now is Cook to kick this away.
For the Jaguars.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they dodge a turnover there on the return. Man, you've got to have a better plan if you bring it out of the end zone. He barely got anything on that run back.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready?
With a win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And with the start they had in that 1st quarter, Bronx,